What's up, guys? It's been a while since I posted a video. I'm going to be popping in and out of frame here because I got me some tasty beverages that can't show on YouTube, unfortunately. But so, what I'm doing this about is, as you can tell from the title, got me a little homestead project going on with building a chicken coop. I'm hoping weather breaks soon where I can go and get and bring in chickens. But I've got at least another 2 or 3 weekends sinking some time into this to get things majority of the way ready before bringing chicks in. Chicks. But anyways, so far with trying to do this on the cheapest possible way, I've already had a bunch of lumber, the shed that I'm turning into the coop, the electrical that's in the shed is the existing. I've just changed up how it was put in here. Originally it was tucked in the corner off on that end, but I've moved it over to this corner just so it's closer to the door when you come in to get eggs. In regards to material that I've purchased for this, so far it's been a couple sheets of plywood, a couple rolls of R30 insulation, and some milk crates that are being turned into nesting boxes. I've still got something to do with the nesting boxes to kind of make it a little more easier maintenance ordeal, where I'm going to essentially build a tray that's going to just lay in the crates. That way, instead of having to just like throw on gloves or barehanded as a lot of folks do to clean them out, it's just going to be a simple tray, pull it out, dump it, put the tray back in, put new clip or chippings or whatever you're going to put in. Some people, they like to use them nesting mats, which are kind of like, from what I've seen, they're like coconut fiber ordeal, kind of like your if you work in construction, you'll probably understand this a little bit better, like the coconut mats that you'll put over the drains over the grates for the drains in the road for the storm systems. If you're not familiar with it, just about everyone knows what like the steel wool sponges are. Kind of like, sort of put you in mind of that. Which kind of the only places near me here that have that sort of or have anything of that nature for the nesting boxes is going to be like Tractor Supply, Rural King. Those are the first two off the top of my head. But there's other farming supplies realtors out there that I'm not too familiar with. The two I just listed off, those are the two main ones I know of. I've been to just about anything I need for whatever I can find there. So in regards to the material I had laying around, I've had Durplate, which is the paneling that's on the side of semi-trailers. It's roughly about 3/8 inch thick, I think. Actually, I got my tape measure right here. Let me double check that. Yeah, 3/8 inch thick. Okay, so which Durplate's just a couple sheets of like 16th inch aluminum with about a 1/4 inch piece of like a polycarbonate plastic. I don't know exactly what it is that's sandwiched in between the two sheets of metal. But starting off with that on the walls close to where the chickens are going to be, just to make it easier cleaning, and something that nothing's going to really be able to break through. If something does get through the outside, it's not going to make it all the way through the interior here. Because coyotes, hawks, raccoons, possum, any sort of, well, possums, give or take. I've seen possums go into some weird places. But pretty much any sort of predator, coyotes, hawks especially, but hawks I'm not really too worried about out here where I live. But coyotes are certainly a big one, because I've already lost a couple dogs over the years to coyotes. One was because it was an outside dog. The other one let it out to go to the bathroom. And also lost quite a few cats. Dang, I miss them guys. Anyways, I'm getting off track here. So far the free material I've had laying around, 2x4s, the Durplate, some fencing, or a couple fence pickets from a project I had where I was redoing the railing on the front porch, and my first couple rolls of insulation, which were R13. Yeah, it's a lower R value, so it's not going to be as good compared to the R30 I'm using now, but it was something to get me started. Less money to sink in, cheaper in the long run. Might end up paying for it later, might not, never know. Anyways, that's future me's problem. But so far, milk crates, the R30 insulation, some plywood, that's altogether about $200 I got sunk into this, because this is roughly a 8x9 shed. Really, technically 8x8 shed. But when you measure it, it measures out closer to 9 in here. But yeah, so far I'm roughly about halfway done. Still got to build my trays for the nesting boxes. Still got to finish insulating and putting up my material to hold the insulation in, so the chickens can't get to it, end up getting sick, hurt, and or even croaking from it. But yeah, altogether about halfway done. Things are already looking pretty good. I'll probably check back in around when I built, or either when I get my hardware cloth or rabbit wire for when I build my brooder, or after I build the brooder, which that's just going to be simple hardware cloth and some 2x4s just to frame it out and make it where there could still be airflow through. I could set a heating lamp for them. That's probably another upside to this light here, because I can easily switch that bulb out from a regular incandescent or LED bulb to a heat lamp to do widespread heat, or heating light across the coop. But only thing I'm pretty sure I'm not going to do anything about is changing out or doing something about the floor. It's plywood, and if there was to be anything that would come through this floor, most likely it would either be like a fox or a groundhog. Those are really the only two things that I could think of that would possibly try to come through the floor. But fox is highly doubted, because there's plenty of rabbits, field mice, and oddly enough, the occasional rat. Very far and few between. Like, all the way up until the one last year I found. I think it'd been probably good 15 years since I seen one. Yeah. So, just goes to show how few and far between you might see a rat out here. But, to be expected. Anyways, I'm going to call this it. I'm going to get back to doing some insulation and putting up some plywood. You guys have a good one. Take care.